Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Blezo, and in this video I'm going to share with you one of the biggest secrets in the game to making massive amounts of gold in the shortest period of time. And that's a good thing, especially if you go to school or have a job or you want to spend more time with your family or your friends. It's currently patch 8.1, and this technique, I've tried it on multiple servers on multiple tunes, and it's worked very well, both Oceanic and US. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I use an add-on by Dynasty. They're a company that have been around for I think 10 years, and they make add-ons, and it's very popular for add-ons like Booster, the leveling one, and Impulse, their key binding one. But we're going to use Tycoon, and that's the gold making add-on. I'll provide a link in the description so you guys can check it out and then download it and use it for the gold making process. So once you've downloaded it and installed it in your add-ons folder, go ahead and click on the clamped icon on the minimap, and then you'll be brought up with 4 options. We're going to use Tycoon, the gold making add-on, and it comes with 5 modules, as you can see: farming, crafting, professions, instances, and auctions. Now I'm going to say with hand on my heart so you guys can make gold super fast. Auctions module is the way to go. Makes me around 60 to 100k gold, sometimes more than 100k if I'm lucky, but it's always more than 50k gold when I try. So yeah, we're gonna go into depth with all of these. Like I said, auctions module is the best one out of the 5, and I only have to invest 15 to 30 minutes a day. And that's nothing. You just gotta log on to WoW and do your thing. Okay, so before using the auctions module, you want to scan your auction house first. I suggest scanning your auction house for 3 days in a row before doing this method, so you can get the accurate data for Tycoon to work at its peak. So simply open up the auction house, start the scan. Okay, so once you've scanned and clicked onto the buy button, you'll be presented with thousands of items you can just scroll through, and basically this is where the magic happens. Tycoon's special algorithms will basically get to work and show you items, as you can see, that can be bought and resold for big, quick profit. Now, items with a green percentage mean that the item has been selling for a higher price in the past 14 days on an average, and that's where the algorithm comes into play. And you can likely make big profits by reselling them. Now let me tell you guys, there's not another add-on that has the algorithms that Tycoon does. It's just a fact. Try it out for yourself. Now, let me show you an example. So for example, let's go with, that's good, Tethy gloves. It's telling me it's selling for minus 81% of what it should be. We can buy it for 900 gold off the auction house, and we can resell it for potentially up to 5k gold. So once you found an item, you can scroll through thousands of them, click on buy, and it'll be added to your shopping list. Now we can add as many items as we want to the shopping list to save time instead of doing them one by one. But for this instance, I'm just going to add 1. Now, once you've added it to the shopping list, open the auction house. It's already opened it up for me automatically. Detection. And basically, look. When we click on confirm, it's going to buy out the one for 900 gold. And look, there's another competition, and it's already telling me I should be selling at that much without having to do any maths, no nothing. See how simple it is. It's one of the best add-ons, guys. I've been using it for so many years. So, enough bragging. Yeah, so you can confirm. Once you confirm, you rush back to the auction house. By the way, you can confirm all the items one by one. You can review them before you buy them. And then once you've bought all the items out from your list, you go back to the mailbox, collect the items, and keep them in your bag, and we can go on to the next step. Okay, so once we've got the item in our bags, the Teddy gloves for this example, we want to click sell this time in Tycoon, and they're the Teddy gloves. It's telling me that in the trend tab that the item is also being sold by other people for 40% more than it should be. So this is a great time to resell it. So go to the auction house, and all you gotta do, if basically in a real life situation, you have all your items in your bag all over here ready to sell after you've done it through the buy button. Basically click on the item and post it, and it automatically undercut the top items for this. Now when we look back over here, it'll be at the top and people will be more inclined to buy this. So basically, in a nutshell, Tycoon is the ultimate flipping item flipper. It buys items for very cheap and resells them. So basically we bought it for 900 gold and resold it for 6,900 gold. So on a normal day, I usually wake up in the morning with around 60-70k gold on average in my mailbox, thanks to this module. Now let's take an in-depth look at the other awesome ways you can make gold with this add-on, the other modules. Okay, so the instances module shows you all the instances you can run for the most gold possible. So Blackrock Caverns at the top, because it has the most profitable items that have a chance of dropping. Basically the whole dungeon has a gold rate of 128k gold worth of items that can be sold in the auction house. It's not saying you're gonna get all those items, but that's why we have a click into it and have a look. It takes 8 minutes and 30 seconds to run on average, and you can do 7 runs in an hour. Now as you can see, it shows you the items that drop. There's a bunch of them, and it collects the data from Wowhead, the percentage drop. Now it calculates it all, and it gets the prices of each item from the scan in the auctions module. It's very fascinating. Now when we click on start and run through the dungeon, now we get this little thing, and this will turn on as soon as you kill the first enemy. I meant as soon as you collect the first item from an enemy, that something the enemy drops. And then basically by the end of the dungeon, it'll give you how much gold potential per hour you're gonna get, and every time you pick up one of those items that was in the thing, let's say you picked up one of these, anything, it'll pop up here and it'll show you how much gold it is, and it'll total it down here, and it will also show you how much gold you've just collected on its own from enemies. Great way to make gold and scale it up by the end of the instance. Okay, so moving on to the farming module. This module will show you the most profitable routes to farm, and it'll include drops from mobs because you're going to be running into them no matter what, especially because they don't allow flying now in the high areas, so you're going to have to kill bad guys on your routes. And it's also going to include the drops you can get from the bad guys in the zone. So it shows you the ultimate potential of which zone you should be farming in, considering all aspects. Mining or herbalism you can choose, and it also include the mobs and all the items that can drop, anything that can drop in that area. So Drusvar would be very highly profitable. Also shows you the percentages, and you can start and get your gold, and this will be your tracker, track how much gold per hour you get, just like the instances. By the way guys, if you ever need help, you can always click on the information button and it will give you information about each column or wherever you want. Moving on to the last one, the professions module. It's connected to the crafting module, and you'll see why. Start off with the professions module, and it will tell you how many recipes are profitable for each profession and the total amount of gold involved on the auction house in that profession. So the most profitable profession is leatherworking right now. My main profession on this tune is engineering, so let's use that for this example. Click onto engineering and it takes you to the crafting, where you can also select different professions and filter them out. So we clicked on into engineering. It's going to show engineering only, and it's going to show you a list of items you can make with engineering and how much profit you can make if you buy the mats, the materials, off the auction house and craft it yourself. This definitely has to be my second favorite module without a doubt. So let's go with rocket boots. You need 5 materials. As you can see, there's 5 icons. So yeah, let's go with the Nomish rocket boots. It will conveniently list the materials that can be bought off the auction house to make this, and it's showing me all the materials can be bought off the auction house for 193 gold at the top, and obviously you're gonna profit 18,276. Now these numbers, all the numbers in Tycoon are changing every time you scan. It's the most sophisticated add-on, but it's very smart, okay, and very easy to use compared to the other ones. So it's also going to take into account materials that can be made if they're too expensive on the auction house, so you can spend the least amount of gold and get your best return on investment. You don't even need to alt tab with this add-on and research any gold strategy, because any gold strategy it's covered in this add-on. So yeah, you can sell it for 18,469 gold and buy the mats and create it, because I'm an engineer. And look at that, man, you made 18k profit just with a bit of time with the add-on. So have fun with the add-on, guys. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, I'll put the link to Tycoon's official website in the description, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you within 24 hours. If you have any concerns with the add-on, you can always message Dynasty's support team for quick response. And I'm going to be making more videos like this, so please subscribe and give me some feedback in the comments, guys. I hope I helped. See you soon.